Hey everyone, I'm Nicole,
And I'm Gabrielle.
and we are the hosts of the Spiritual Sisters podcast.
Join us every week as we discuss all the spiritual topics like astrology, mediumship, psychic insights, and so much more.
We are often joined by others we have met along our spiritual journey who are well versed in many of these areas.
Get ready for enlightening discussions and interviews and personal experiences that we hope will expand your mind and get you thinking outside of the box.
Whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or just beginning your spiritual journey, there's something here for everyone.
Check us out every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts. See you then.
Bye!
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soul Ecosystem Podcast. I am your host, Anna Rising, and on this podcast we discuss everything soul contracts. I use a modality that combines Jewish mysticism, tarology, astrology, and numerology to showcase what you incarnated to accomplish in this lifetime. For this episode, I am going to be giving you guys a sneak peek into the world of Destiny Weaver. Destiny Weaver is a course that I will be launching very soon. Please stay tuned on my website and my Instagram page, The Soul Ecosystem, as it is a passion project of mine, something that I have been thinking of doing since I started this work, something I've been encouraged to do since I started this work, and I was missing a huge piece of that puzzle until now. And I wanted to touch a little bit about how this course came to me and what's behind it, what's the inspiration behind it, because it's absolutely unexplainable and magical, and I wanted to share that with you and give you guys an idea of what to expect if you enroll in the Destiny Weaver course. The first go around of it, the spots are going to be very limited, and we're going to be beta testing it, so it is going to be the cheapest it ever will be. So if it's something that resonates with you, I highly, highly recommend that you sign up, because this is going to be a timeline shifter for sure. The name Destiny Weaver came to me in a meditation in a past life regression, actually, that I had done for myself post a client session I had, where I recognized a lifetime that I may have also been in, and that happens for me very often. I often attract clients that I have had past lives with before, which is not surprising. And this particular client, I'm like, okay, I totally was with her in this lifetime. I feel like our paths may have crossed. So I decided to do a past life regression. And I saw a lifetime of being in Lemuria. And I was living on a mountain, on the side of a mountain, kind of away from civilization. And I saw people coming to me, asking me to change their destiny. And I kind of saw them in meditation. I saw them bringing various gifts or like kind of trade-offs. And I would be sitting at a loom. I sat at a loom and listened to them as they spoke to me and kind of told me their hardships, told me what they were going through. And I asked them questions about it as I was weaving. And then when I was done weaving, I kind of gave them whatever I was weaving and told them, okay, now your problem is fixed, or your whatever situation was going on is fixed. And it felt like what they were coming to ask for was transformation. And when they left, they didn't just leave with something physical, they left changed, aligned, shifted. Something in them shifted. And I was trying to find a way to describe that. I was trying to find a label for it, or like a job title for it, and I distinctly heard Destiny Weaver. After this past life regression, immediately afterwards, I went onto Instagram and I had looked at somebody's story, and they were holding this card, and it stood out to me because I had just seen that very image in this past life meditation, and I was absolutely blown away because I'm like, how did I just see that very archway. It was this arch that in meditation I saw standing between two mountains as a bridge. And I'm like, I saw that archway in Lemuria. I need to find out if this image is associated with Lemuria, if that's where this is from. So I looked up that oracle deck that this card was from, and it was called a starseed deck. So I'm like, okay, that's not a coincidence. That's starseeds are like there's different types of them. There's Lemurians, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Syrians. So I'm like, okay, that was definitely from Lemuria then. I didn't notice until my husband told me that his grandfather was a weaver. Like right out of high school, he worked at a silk factory where they made silk, and he would fix looms and he would weave. And it was after that kind of like aha moment. I've already had Destiny Weaver on my heart. I'm like, that's the name of my course. It was after my husband told me about his grandpa, who's a weaver, that I remember that all of these things started to shift into place for me. All of these kind of puzzles started connecting after I changed my last name to my husband's. There was a very real energy shift for me where I've once felt like the course was just out of reach, or it didn't make sense, or I didn't know exactly how I would tie this into my work and into my passion for empowering women. It just snapped into place like a magnetic tile or something. It snapped into place, and I have been getting confirmation on confirmation since. It's like some kind of activation happened. I have been getting crazy vivid dreams that I've been dissecting with my very good friend Serene, where she told me that she recognized some of the like details I was saying. She was like, "Oh my goodness, I think you astral projected. Do you know of this city?" And I'm like, "No, what is that?" And she's like, "This is a legendary like city that's lost or something, and I think that you astral projected there." And I'm like, I didn't even know I could do that. But that kind of explains it. It explains a lot, in fact, because I often feel tired even if I get a good night's sleep. So I realized this work wasn't just spiritual. This is ancestral stuff. This is deep, deep healing, especially for the feminine, because that's who I am called to work with. I'm called to work with the feminine. I'm called to empower women, to help them remember that they are in charge of their own destinies, and to help them remember that they have the power to weave it themselves. And so Destiny Weaver was born. So what is Destiny Weaver? It is not just a course, it is a soul remembrance. It's going to be in two parts. The first part of it is to remember who you were, why you're making the choices that you are making now, where that came from. And the second part of that is going to be to heal the parts of you that have felt the need to repeat these karmic cycles, to break these generational curses in order to step into the version of yourself that you have been called to be. You know that it's there. You know that the version of yourself that is past this, that is living her best life, is there, but she's just out of reach. That's who Destiny Weaver is for. It is a guided journey that helps you understand your soul contract, why you came here, what karmic lessons you're holding, what gifts you've forgotten, and what programs are silently running the show. In Destiny Weaver, we're going to read that contract together, and we're going to learn how to heal the karmic threads from past lives to reconnect with your life's deeper mission and step into the version of you who weaves rather than waiting for destiny. So this is for the woman who feels like she's outgrown who the world told her to be. She might be exhausted from chasing purpose, success, or healing. She may feel stuck in patterns that she knows are not hers anymore, but she doesn't know how to shift them. She may be spiritual, intuitive, curious, even a little skeptical, but something in her knows that there's more to her than what she's been living, and she's ready to remember. Throughout this journey, we're going to see what the people, the jobs, wounds, and relationships in your life were meant to teach you. They were never random. They were all woven to teach you something about your power. You will begin to see the pattern. And once you see it, you can change it. And you'll go from asking, why do I always end up here? To saying, I know exactly what this is and I know how to shift it. Inside Destiny Weaver, you are going to get a deeper reading and understanding of your soul contract, video modules that you can go through at your own pace, guided meditations to help you remember your past lives and the karma that you need to heal from, as well as sacred weaving prompts that will help you identify what it is that you want to weave into existence. We will do very deep dives into your karmic past and your soul gifts and what it is that you are seeking to accomplish in this lifetime. And this is going to be through a combination of one-on-one work as well as group calls and chats, because I don't believe in leaving you alone to weave. We're going to do it together. We are going to find the parts of yourself that you've been silencing, and we're going to welcome them back with open arms. It's going to be like a coming home to yourself, because we all know how difficult it is to find yourself after you've lost it. You've forgotten what brings you joy. You've forgotten what you like to do when you don't have to deal with the busyness of life, all of the schedules, all of the managing, all of the handling. Another synchronicity that I just remembered about kind of bringing this into fruition is that I read Catherine Hayes' book Dolores that she just came out with shortly after I did a podcast episode about her and Austin McBroom's relationship. And in her book, she talks about how she felt called to start a skincare line, and it was only after the fact that she started like setting up a brand and getting things flowing that she discovered that her grandmother, who passed away before she was born, had her own skincare line too. She had worked with skincare products back in her country. I think it was Panama. And it was just another synchronicity that happened because of what I learned about my husband and his family. I thought it was a little bit wild. So this course is going to be deep work and deep self-reflection. This is going to be a little community that we're going to set up so that we can all be there for each other and learn from each other's journey, maybe identify similar patterns, similar blockages, similar cycles, and hold each other through coming out of it and getting to the other side. So if you've been feeling like something is calling you back to yourself, if you've been noticing the same cycles showing up again and again, and if you know that you were meant for something more, something bigger, but you don't know how to connect to it, this course is your remembering. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are just holding the threads, and now you're ready to weave. I invite you to explore Destiny Weaver. I'm going to be putting up an outline and more information on my site as well as my Instagram about it soon. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I cannot wait to put this out there and to work with you personally, go through your soul contracts and your past lives and help you start rewriting your soul contracts to shift them in the direction you want to go in mid-incarnation. It is going to be absolutely powerful, life-altering, and you're going to feel a shift. You have the power within you to make that shift, and I am here to teach you how to do it, how to rewrite it, and to put what you want into your soul contracts in order to experience the life that you envision. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'm excited to start this journey with you. You can catch me next Friday on Spotify, Apple, YouTube at The Soul Ecosystem. More details to come on the Destiny Weaver, and as always, have a wonderful weekend.